Okay, so we start with Unit 4, Module 2, which will be more punctuations. So in this PPT, we'll talk about punctuations like hyphen, semicolon, and slash. Now let's talk about first, that is hyphen. Hyphen is a small dash in between the words. Okay, so first is joining words. When we have to join words, like we have to make a word like happy, go lucky. So after happy, a hyphen will be there. After go, a hyphen will be there. Okay, so joining words. Next is numbers and fractions. So hyphen are used in numbers like 21. When we are writing in numbers like 21, so after 20 dash 1. Not in number form but in letter form when we are writing numbers and fractions. Okay. Now to avoid ambiguity, hyphens are also used when to avoid the confusion what we are saying. Sometimes we write hyphen in between that, okay, this is what I am saying. Okay. Next is semicolon, which is more than just a comma. Semicolon is not a comma. Okay, comma is for to separate items, to make small pauses, but semicolon do a lot more. It is connecting independent clauses. Okay, two independent clauses which can be a whole sentence on their own. They are connected by a semicolon. Semicolon, a dot, and then a comma below. Okay. Then to introduce list, okay, just like colon did, right? Two dots, colon. It did to introduce list, just like that. Semicolon we also put to introduce list. Then adding emphasize, okay. Semicolon can highlight the connection between two closely related ideas. Okay, when two ideas are there in one sentence and they are very closely related, so we use semicolon to tell that there are two ideas but they are very closely connected. Okay, if we put a comma, that just means we are taking a pause. We are not showing connection, we are taking only a pause. But if we write semicolon, it means that we are emphasizing on both the clauses that they are one idea only. Okay, so semicolon we studied that it is used to connect independent clause. It is used for introducing list and for avoiding and for adding emphasis. Next is uses of slash. Okay, so first is alternatives or choices. So when we write respected sir, ma'am, okay, when we start a letter we write respected sir, ma'am. So after sir we put a slash. Okay, because we don't know if it's a male or a female, and it is the kind of position which any of the gender can hold. So we have to write ma'am slash. Slash is a sideways line. Okay, and or choices like yes or no. So yes slash no. Okay, male female, male slash female. Okay, then it is dates and times. When we are writing date, like today's date, so whenever we are writing date like 13/5/22, okay, so we put slash after 13, then after 5. Okay, so for telling the dates and times we use slash. Next is for fractions and divisions. 3/5, 5/7, 7/9. How do we write? We put slash in between. Okay. Next is when to use a hyphen. So for first is to making compound adjectives. When you are making compound adjectives, means connecting adjectives, we use hyphen. So use a hyphen when combining two or more words to describe a noun. Okay. The tomato was round, yellow, round, red, and juicy. So round slash red slash juicy. Okay. Next is number ranges. Okay, like when you print a page, when you print page from 2 to 6, so you put 2/6. Okay, then it is then avoiding ambiguity. You have to avoid the ambiguity, means the confusion when you're using the slash. Next is semicolon in complex sentences. Okay, so first comes independent clauses. A semicolon connects two independent clauses which could stand alone as complete sentences. Okay, which makes that sentence which is full of independent clauses is a complex sentence. Okay, so semicolons in complex sentences, first is independent clauses. A semicolon connects two independent clauses which could stand alone at as a complete sentence. Next is strong connection. A semicolon indicates a close relationship between the two clauses, implying a logical connection. Okay, semicolon puts the two clauses in relation to each other, which implies a logic. Okay, it is not illogical. Third is clarity and flow. Semicolon help improve clarity and readability in long or complex sentences. So when you're reading and you see a semicolon, you know that these two things are separate but they are in one sentence. Okay, and now you have to take a long pause. So this is semicolon for you. Next is the slash in modern communication. So first is informal writing. Slash used in informal writing. Okay, such as text, emails, online posts, etc. Next is technical writing. Slash is also used in technical writing. It indicates commands, path, or data division. Okay. Next is spoken language. The slash is sometimes used in spoken language to indicate alternatives. To indicate alternatives, it is used in spoken language also. Mastering punctuation for clarity. So you have to read aloud, understand sentence structures, and practice consistently. So this was our chapter from hyphen semicolon. Okay, you study well and practice well.